Halloween, 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 Halloween. The only time you can dress up as Yoda and no one cares if you're a middle-aged man. Halloween, the time when you can spook kids and they like it. Halloween, the only time when you can actually get into a party that you're banned from because you're wearing a mask. Halloween, if you want to go back to the days of old, go trick-or-treating. It's okay, as long as you're under the age of 84. There was water in this? When I was little, I thought of Halloween as this great concept of stuff. Halloween was cool, and all of the scariness of it wasn't that scary until you go into a haunted house. I would be a small child, and in this small child's body was a mind of a small child too. So of course, I was scared of that stuff. What was not scary was everything else. But what was scary was loud noises. In this one Halloween one year, I walked through it and I cried because it was so loud, so very loud, screaming in my ears. I had neighbors who actually made a haunted house in their garage. Creepy? Maybe, but that's okay because they gave me candy even if I didn't want to go through it. Because I was not a brave child. I went on a sleepover with this guy, and so at, I don't know, I think it was early in the morning, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Well, that's early when I was a child. Like, I would sleep a lot longer than I do now. And that's because I didn't know the concept of sleeping. Scariness ensued after I went up a tall mountain. Let's say this mountain is super high. Like, yeah, see, it's off camera. That's how high it was. See, it's off camera, and I would go up this mountain with my friends and his parents. This was when I was like a couple years ago. And it was interesting to go up there. I loved the view. It was a great view, but once we went down, it was the scariest thing. Imagine dying. Actually, don't. Imagine looking down from a skyscraper without any bars. There are bars on this road, but they were all slanted this way. So here's the cliff, here is like the death zone, and here are the bars. So the death zone just means like if you fall there, you die. But if you like get to the bars, then you're probably safe, even though it was past the death zone. That made sense. And it was scary because I'm afraid of heights. I still am to a point, but like airplanes don't scare me. But what does scare me is like just looking down, like directly down, and seeing how far up you are. Like they do at some, what's it called? In Los Angeles, they have like, I don't know what it's called, the Spike. And you can look down from there, and it's scary as all heck on chicken. So, I would dress up as Ken Kaneki. Let me show you the mask. So this is the mask I wore for 3 years straight, and it doesn't really fit me anymore. But anyways, I wore this for a couple years, and I loved this. I loved Tokyo Ghoul, but I loved the merchandise more than the anime. So I had this mask, I have a notebook thingy, I have a pop figure right here, right there, and I just really like Tokyo Ghoul. And why is that? I don't know. It's because it's actually a good anime, but I like the merchandise better. That honestly looks like a person. But it's just my body pillow. And no, it's not weird to have a body pillow. His name's Dak. The way that I see all this Halloween jazz is that the world itself just wants a marketing ploy. I'm joking. I really like Halloween for its Halloween spirit. There is a store that will only like go into business during Halloween, I'm pretty sure, because like there's a Halloween store called Spirit of Halloween, and it only comes around during Halloween. On to some more fun stuff. So, when I was little, I had a candy bag that I'd hang from there, and it was the scariest thing in the world. And you know why? You don't know why, because it was just like, I don't know, it was a yellow bag, and I would sleep on my bed and it would be super scary. Like, I wouldn't even get up. I wouldn't be able to sleep right. It was just a very scary bag that just hung right there. But now I have Saitama right there, so he's gonna protect me. He'll one-punch all those people. Here's my collection of manga. Ooh, look at him. Maybe I should dress him up. I'll do that. I honestly think this looks beautiful. Look at it. It's me, but with a thing on my face. Whoa. There's the thing. See? Look at that. Halloween is a time that's really precious to me because it's a time when I can hang out with friends, I can hand out candy, I can do all these sorts of things and just have fun. So during Halloween, it's just great because, I don't know how to put it into words. You get free candy, and it seems like no matter how much candy you eat, you don't get fatter. I'm lying. I hate those people that, like, take entire bowls. It says take 1 or 2, and then they take, like, the entire bowl, and they're like, ha, 1 bowl, and it's just dumb because there are people that do want to go out to Halloween and give out candy, but then there's people they can't sometimes because of something maybe serious, maybe not so serious, and it just makes them not be able to. And I just feel like you're disrespecting them by taking their candy, all of it. You're disrespecting the spirit of Halloween, in my opinion. You should take 1 or 2, whatever it says on the sign. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Eat your toes and break your bones, sadness all the time. I'm gonna delete this footage. Wow.